Have you ever opened an online cart and thought, this is not spending, this is self-care? And then your bank account replied, hello, I am stress care. We have all been there. You needed toothpaste. Somehow you are now comparing 3 air fryers, a water bottle that tracks your feelings, and a lamp that syncs with the moon. The moon did not ask for this, by the way. So here's what I want you to do. Watch this video all the way to the end. By the time you are done, you will have a simple 10-second test to spot a want and a need costume, and you will know exactly how to stop impulse spending before it turns your paycheck into a magic trick. Now, let's settle one of adulthood's greatest mysteries, the difference between what you need and what you want, and how knowing the difference can save your money, your time, and possibly your closet space. Most people think need versus want is just a money topic, like budgeting, like spreadsheets, like whispering no to yourself in the snack aisle. But this is bigger, because need versus want shows up in your calendar, your relationships, your career, and your goals. Your future self is basically a roommate you have not met yet, and they are depending on you to not use the rent money on limited edition anything. So in the next few minutes, I will give you a simple way to tell needs from wants, a few hilarious real-life examples, and a quick decision tool you can use in about 10 seconds. Yes, even while you are standing in Target. Let's define terms. A need is something required to function, stay safe, and keep your life stable. Think food, housing, basic transportation, basic health care, essential bills, and the kind of clothing that keeps you from being arrested. A want is something that improves comfort, convenience, or fun, but you can live without it. Wants are not evil. Wants are the sprinkles on the cupcake of life. The problem is when we start financing sprinkles like they are oxygen. And then there is the sneaky third category, the want wearing a need costume. This is when you say, I need a new phone, but what you mean is, my phone is 2 years old and I saw a commercial that attacked my self-esteem. Never forget, when wants wear costumes, wallets suffer. Learn to unmask the spending habits that drain your future. Here is why this gets confusing. The category can be a need, but the version can be a want. Food is a need. A $22 smoothie with activated charcoal and the confidence of a superhero is a want. Clothes are a need. A jacket that costs as much as your car payment because it was blessed by an Italian mountain goat is a want. Transportation can be a need. Upgrading because your current car does not match your main character energy is usually a want. Internet for work or school can be a need. Paying extra for speeds so fast your emails arrive before you write them is, respectfully, a want. The goal is not to shame yourself. The goal is to name the thing accurately. Because once you tell the truth, you can make a decision on purpose instead of by accident. Always remember, when comfort pretends to be survival, that's the moment your wallet needs a reality check. Disclaimer. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor, and the content presented does not constitute financial, legal, or tax advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions, and consult a certified financial advisor if you want a plan tailored to your specific goals and situation. Here's a fast test you can use anywhere. I call it pause, prove, price, and plan. 4 P's. Like a motivational pirate. Pause, matey. 1. Pause. Stop for 10 seconds. If your heart is racing, it is probably a want. Needs are usually calm. Wants are like, buy it now or your life is over. 2. Prove. Ask, what problem does this solve? If you cannot answer in one sentence, it is a want. 3. Price. Ask, what am I trading for this? Money, time, sleep, stress, space, attention? Nothing is free. Not even free shipping because you paid with your dignity by adding more items to qualify. 4. Plan. If it is a want, give it a plan. Put it on a 48-hour list, a savings goal, or a next paycheck note. Wants are allowed, but they need an appointment. Example: do I need this fancy coffee? Pause. Prove. The problem is simple. I am tired. Price. It is $7, plus the emotional side quest of being judged by the tip screen. Plan. You decide. Make coffee at home today, then schedule one treat coffee on Friday. Boom. You just turned impulse into intention. Write this down. 4 P's that save your paycheck. Pause, prove, price, plan. Because 10 seconds of calm beats 10 months of regret. Let's be clear. I am not here to tell you to live like a monk who only owns a spoon and a dream. Wants are part of joy. Wants make life colorful. But when every want becomes urgent, your goals get crowded out. That trip you keep saying you want. The emergency fund you keep meaning to start. The class you want to take. The business you want to build. Those are wants too, but they are future-building wants. So the real question is not need or want. The real question is, which want do I want more? Because you cannot fund every version of you. You have to pick. And yes, sometimes the version you pick has to be the one that does not own 12 scented candles named Coastal Grandmother's Regret. So never forget, joy is allowed. Chaos is not. Planned wants build your future. Unplanned wants borrow from it. Here is your challenge for the next 7 days. Pick one small want you buy on autopilot. Just one. Coffee out, random snacks, app subscriptions you forgot you were still paying for, late night online research at 11:48 p.m. when you should be asleep. Now swap it. Not forever, just 1 week. Take that money and redirect it to something that supports a need or a bigger goal. Pay down a bill. Add to savings. Buy groceries that make you feel like a functional adult who has their life together, at least in the produce section. You are not depriving yourself. You are training yourself. Quick recap, aka the takeaway. Needs keep you stable. Wants make life enjoyable. The danger zone is the want wearing a need costume. Use the 10-second test. Pause, prove, price, plan. Because every time you choose on purpose, you are voting for the life you actually want, not just the life that looked good for 3 seconds in an advertisement. If this helped, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what is one want you are going to give a plan this week? I will be cheering for you, and so will your future self, the roommate you have not met yet. If you want a deeper dive into the full Wealth Basics framework, check out my book, The Wealth Basics, a practical guide to investing and building generation wealth, the stuff we should have learned in high school. It is available on Amazon, and the link is in the description. And if you are ready for the next piece of the Wealth Basics system, click the video on your screen. Thank you for your support, and I will see you in the next one.